on a space of community. So for this first video, we're kind of just going to talk about like a brief video on the basics. And it's the basic 4: sword, cup, wand, and pentacle. I kind of want to talk about the energy surrounding each one, as well as the speed in which they go. So for the first one, I want to talk about sword. Sword is air. Sword is fast. It is of the mind. I like to use different parts of my body to distinguish what each one represents. So for me, sword is intellect. It's the mind. It is the way in which we think, the way in which we strategize. And then depending on the number, depending on if it's queen, king, there's a whole different meaning, and we'll talk about that later. So the next one is cup. This is the heart space. This is feelings, emotion, intuition. It's also water. So I like to think swords is the head, cup is the heart. Wand is the passion. It's the drive. It's the instinct. It's also very fast. It's fire energy. It's the gut. It is that feeling in your stomach when you just know that something is right or something is wrong. And then pentacle is foundation. It's stability. I like to think a bit of it as my feet, like standing on solid ground, or sometimes I just like to think of it as money. Like it looks like a coin. And in some tarot decks, it is called the coin. So pentacle is foundation, it's stability, it is the way in which we understand success. And so that is the slowest. Pentacle is the slowest energy in tarot compared to the other three. But what I like to think about with pentacle is, as it's slow, it is growing. It is always growing as it's going along this journey, as long as it's upright. And then the next one, the second slowest, is cup energy. And then sword. Sword is fast, but I like to think of it more because it's intellect, it's calculating, it's understanding, it's strategic. Wand, close my eyes and go. Wand is pure instinct. So that one is the fastest of the 4. So as we move forward, we're also going to talk about what each number represents, as well as the major arcana, all through the minor arcana, talking about kings, queens. And then we'll start to jump into reversals and blockages. And then once we do that, we'll tap into how it connects to instinct and intuition, because think of it as their cards that as you attach yourself to it, it becomes energy. So let me know how you guys feel about us doing these videos together. I'm super excited. Again, I want this to be community. Add your information too. Let's build something with this. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.